second graders. So this week we've been talking about how to become better readers, and we've given you lots of ideas. We started with decide how you want to read, what's your voice going to sound like as you read it. And then we talked about how to use a sneak peek to make that decision of what you think the voice would sound like. Then we talked about our stamina and how building up to be able to read longer and longer periods of time is going to make you a better reader. And then we talked about scooping up those words, to not read individual words all by themselves, but to scoop up those words that you already know to make your reading more fluent. Now, today we want to talk about stop, think, and retell. So I want you to do this with me. Stop, think, retell. Now, the reason we want to talk about this today is the whole point of reading is to understand what you're reading. And that's going to be a huge focus for us in second grade this year. So I just want you to think about when you are reading a book, then you are going to want to stop at like the end of a page or two. You're going to think about what you've just read, and you're going to retell the story. If you can do those things and you can retell the story, then you're doing a great job with comprehension. So let me show you a little bit of, I think this might help you just a little bit, okay? So I'm going to read part of the same thing that you have in the plans. There wasn't a lady who swallowed a fly, okay? There wasn't a lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. There wasn't a lady who swallowed a spider that wiggled and tickled and giggled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to think about what I read, and I'm going to retell. So I have my little glove here, and you see that on my glove it says first, right? First, then, next, last. Do you see that? First, then, next, last. This will help me retell what I've read. So first, they talked about there was an old lady and she swallowed a fly, right? Next, they talked about she might die if she swallows that fly. Next, we talked about that she swallowed a spider and it wiggled and tickled and giggled inside her, right? And then last we talked about that she might die again. Do you see how I retold every segment that we just read? I talked about what happened first, then, next, and last, right? So what I want you to do today, your challenge for today is to pick a book to read at home, and I want you to practice stop, think, and retell, just like what's on our anchor chart that you also have in your plans. So you're reading along. After a couple of pages, or maybe the end of a chapter if you're reading chapter books, then you're going to stop, you're going to think, and you're going to retell what you read. If you can do that, boys and girls, that's going to make you a bigger reader, and you're going to be growing like beanstalks as a reader. So I want you to give that a try today. I want you to get a book and practice as you read through your book. Stop, think, and retell what you read. All right? Great job, second graders. See you soon.